Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for here we bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I must start with today's morning show. So Charles Watt's going to delve into the William Saliba situation with Real Madrid, Bayern, PSG, and some top clubs. So they eyed the guy based on they nominate him for Ballon d'Or, and the guy is one of the top defenders in world football now. You get Babadi for the Premier League team of the season. So the guy gets so many positive things where they go on for him. So Charles Watt come and say, see, the truth is there's no need for us or anybody to panic about Saliba leaving. Now, as you can see on the screen, the Sun put out a report as they attribute the statements to Charles Watt. So they say journalist Charles Watt wrote in his daily briefing column for Cut Offside, he said, if you were a sporting director at a top club and you weren't keeping tabs on William Saliba's career and how things are going at Arsenal, then you wouldn't be doing your job right. But that doesn't mean that it's going to go anywhere soon. Arsenal worked very hard to secure Saliba to a new contract just 14 months ago, and that deal has still like 3 years to run. You get so there's no need to panic. And Saliba is very, very happy at Arsenal. If I was in Gasper though, I would already be putting in the groundwork when it comes to Saliba's next contract, because the pace of his rise towards the very top of the game demands that Arsenal have to keep it up. And this is just the truth. As Saliba Dina say Real Madrid is scout him, because according to reports, Real Madrid sent scouts. They were there to see Saliba on V1. Yes. So if they say Madrid they scout him, Bayern are interested, PSG they die for him. Like if you hear all these top clubs, you're gonna feel say, hey, and these are people that can afford 100 million, 120 million. Because what would they hear say he go really take in the grand scheme of things to prize Saliba away from Arsenal? And one thing I can tell you for free, Arsenal, when they sign contract for players, they know they really put buyout clause. I don't notice. Arsenal know they place buyout clause, so it has to be a negotiation. In fact, when you look at people like Barca, people like Real Madrid, then they put buyout clause, but they put something ridiculous that is even as good as not even putting. Imagine £1 billion. Now Barca they put on players. Now what Real Madrid said they put like 1 billion, billion. So when was the last time you hear say person come and come break or and pay our player release clause? When was the last time you heard it? That's something really put all those kinds of things. So when I go sit down for table, I want this player, oh yeah, we'll see how it go be. That's why they did difficult for people to poach our player, because if there is a release clause, you go there easy, regardless of what the club is saying, just go there, pay the money, carry the player, they go. They will have it just easy like that, huh? So that's so it be. But Charles Watt is telling us today, say I'm an Arsenal correspondent, so there's no need for anybody to worry themselves or whether William Saliba will leave or not. But regardless of what Charles Watt they talk, regardless of what them Ateta they talk, one thing is certain: the more we spend more years not winning anything, these players willingly go on. So these are going to be some of the issues, some of the talking points. So as they go, I will let you know. So let me know for the comment section if you can see me, you can hear me clearly. You can see somebody say network. So I don't know whether it's a general issue or not just that specific person. Please let me know if you can see me clearly. Now, based on what's happened, I think this was yesterday where every people they post. I think that was in the night. They say Nathan Ake don't get injury. Even one of our senior man sent that to me. Many other people say send that to me. But the thing when I want to understand is say Nathan Ake get replacement. You cannot compare Nathan Ake's injury or importance to Martin Ødegaard's importance. See, if to say na Ricardo Calafiori injury, we're not going to talk or this, we're not going to fear, we're not going to shiver. You get? Because Ricardo Calafiori get a lot of replacements for Arsenal. Same bag injury last year, people no play. But Ødegaard is one. You get? Ødegaard is akin to Manchester City losing Elialan. If Elialan come out and say maybe get injury, as Ødegaard get injury, don't be fire on the mountain. People go to fear, people go to shiver. I say, hey, Arsenal don't win the league. Go, hey, that's what it be. I can get so many people go replace him. Even if you let me go 7 months injury, you no go feel him. But Ødegaard, 1 week we go dey feel am, 2 weeks we go be like say we don die, 3 weeks we go dey hear say it's all over. That's how bad, how the catastrophe. Oh man, I no go really understand. So I beg me nobody they compare. Say CHUKS, Man City, Natanaki, no room for comparison at all. There no be, their importance are not equal. I beg. So we'll just come on for that side. We'll just pray according to that Dr. Bra. So okay, make I first come on this picture. So Baba can give us some positive notes. Let's say you don't see the picture. We then take Ødegaard. When Ødegaard they enter private jet, say you notice some things. First of all, if you notice, Ødegaard was not wearing protective casts. All those casts that they wear for leg get. So at that one, another sign say, okay, probably there is no fracture. You get. So now only the leg is swollen. And that swollen leg, obviously, pressure, you get. So that swollenness, it will still come down. So it be like saying a grade 1. But say never they conclusive, no, they conclusive yet. Everybody see the wait for the ultrasound and all that. But the early prognosis, just looking at it and using your deductive common sense, just normal reasoning, they let you know say it no they as serious as we fear. But still, we go dey wait. We could know the MRI results, whether I get any torn ligaments or whether any fractured bone. But from the look of things, it's just pressure and all those pain. You can say once that swollen part of the leg. If you never see that leg, it's unfortunate. I know upload the picture here. It was a sore sight. It was painful to see. God. Well, I just the pressure. I make everything just stay okay with our guy. Now, Newcastle will be the England new manager. I know that I go call him interim manager now. I'll be saying I ain't go get the job. I don't really know. But back when they talk about Ben White, they ask him questions, say, how far Ben White? Sure, you go still call him. So Baba when he confirm, say, see, this Ben White issue, I need to understand one thing. Say this Ben White, now use your mouth talk, say, don't contact me when it comes to England. When I know they tell me, don't reason me anything. You get. So Ben White now go still use your mouth, come outside talk, say, okay, you can now reason me. If Ben White no talk that one, he is not going to. He talk him categorically. I will not call him. He talk him. When they ask him, do you plan to call him? He say no, because he asked not to be contacted. So I am respecting his wishes, because they tell the cast to say Ben White, according to reports, is open to coming back to the England fold. He say okay. From what I understand, he asked not to be contacted. So Ben White need to also come out and say, I want to be contacted. The question now becomes, will Ben White do that? Again, so we never really know what the Ben White mind. Everybody just will talk for talking sake. We never really know. So we could just watch and see how things will unfold. Now, this brings me to the next point, which is very, very important, because I don't see this thing a lot in our community. I don't see them a lot on social media. So many people are tipping Ethan Nwaneri to challenge for the midfield spots that has been rendered, should I say, or is absent or abandoned by Ødegaard now due to his injury. That place, there's a void there now. So many people are saying, make Ethan Nwaneri come inside. So I say, make I throw it into the floor. Do you subscribe to this line of thoughts? If you see the Tottenham Hotspur lineup come aside and you see Ethan Nwaneri there for midfield with Georgia and Party, will instill confidence in you? Will you be happy to see that type of lineup? These are the questions we me at the end. When you look at the reports put up by the Sun, they say Nwaneri tips to challenge for sports. After sudden blitz of midfield problems has left it in Nwaneri tips for an accelerated route to the first team. The academy star on will be 17 years old, but expected to get this of senior football team later in the season. So, what people my thoughts? And moving on, we're going to see some lineups where the Sun prepare. So make I ask you which one you prefer, because you see this particular lineup, me I don't like this one. No, the one I like see they come, but make a show now. The Sun first put this lineup and say Kahavas up top, Bukayo Saka and Martinelli by his side, then Nwaneri, Jorginho and Partey, then Timber, Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, White and Raya. I don't know about you, but you see this midfield in a high intensity match like this, for me it's a no. I don't know about you, and you're allowed to criticize my own opinion and still put your own. For me, I don't think this is a good lineup for me. Now, the second one where they come put up, a really bad one. For this, for me, I think with all the injury problems what they get now, this is our strongest lineup ever. With all the deficiencies we'll get now, this is our strongest, because Calafuri is not fit enough. Ødegaard obviously will miss the match. Gabriel Jesus, that one, AWOL, we don't know where that one did. So when you look at Kai Havertz coming back to the midfield, Jorginho and Partey marshal that place. It is not that perfect, but it is the best we have now. Sterling, Trossard, Saka, front. Martinelli falling second half. Then the defense, sweet. Simba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, and White. No issue. Everywhere is two for me. So for me, this would be my preferred lineup. Anything apart from this, I think will be weak for me. Anything, because when you put that Sterling there, people will say, Sachu, you don't like this Sterling. Don't be sad to like him. One thing you need to understand is this guy has a lot to prove. So Moku see firsthand, Moku see. You get every other thing you have been talking about Sterling is speculation. Martinelli, we know what he does, we know what he can bring to the table. But Sterling, he's like a wild card. Nobody really know what they bring. So Moku see him firsthand. And now for this kind of high intensity game, for a player that has won it all, you need to see. Okay, so for me, I don't know about you now. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, whether out of these two lineup, or maybe you get a different lineup for mind, whether different from waiting the sun don't put out and waiting that we talk about. Please let me know in the comment section. We could see what you get for mine. Maybe you want bench, maybe in fact, maybe you won't even put Martinelli as number 9. So let me know your thoughts. We could rack our brains and see. We don't know what Arteta will do about it. We just put ourselves into Arteta's shoes and see how it will be. Now, people like Jorginho, when they come when they talk about the mentality at Arsenal. But say Arsenal's mentality is even stronger now. Jorginho explained his rousing verdict on Arsenal's self-belief. Now, the Gunners last lifted the Premier League in 2004 and have been runners-up to Manchester City in the last 2 seasons. But the Italian midfielder said the mentality now is different because you can see the hunger of wanting to win, the way you train every day, the information you have, even pictures at the training ground. Everything is about winning. It's really good as Mikel Arteta has put up all these images you see. It gets into your mind, and when you keep seeing them and you start to believe it, then you get into the habits. You have the motivation, and all we want to do is win. I love that. And end there. Baba still can't continue. Call the talk say Arsenal's spirit is unbeatable. You get, so I like everything. In fact, Jorginho is hitting all the right notes because we need this motivation, we need this self-belief ahead of our adversaries. All the things, like we are facing trouble, like easy now because when you look left, Calafini don't down. It looks for the forward, Jesus don't down. Look midfield, Ødegaard. This is going to say, hey, what's they happen? In fact, make I no lie for you. Some Arsenal fans don't give up like this. Arsenal will win the league this season. So don't give up hope. Say, Satus, it is finished. And my hope is I don't get hope. Because anything make us no win for Spurs. Man is only like 4 points ahead. Anything can make us lose against City. How won't take close this gap? Because we're talking about 6-7 points. I want to take closer. So these are the valid fears of some of our supporters, and they are right. So, but you see this match, you're just talking about Spurs. I don't know. I just get this feeling. See, if we use that formation where the sun put out with Sterling in front, one area for bench. Because I don't know, don't be saying maybe I don't like the boy, but I just feel this type of match, not be the type of match where you go start one area. This is a high intensity game. I don't think I've ever played this type of match in his life. So it go there too. It's too like I don't know. For me, I don't see this type of match. It go just like baptism of fire. For me. So I don't know what to think, but I will see check the comment section because I see what you our own thought process on what Arteta will do. If now you be Arteta, how you go to put up your own lineup. Now people like Darren Bent, will be one of the pundits at TalkSport, call they castigate Lee Carsley, who be the manager of England, say why you go play Declan Rice and Saka for the 2 games say England don't play. So this guy is very important. Now like this one they got to get your own injury. Why you going to suffer this people? But Baba need to understand at the same time say Rice no go play for the weekend. So Rice can play 1 million minutes. We don't care. But you see that Bukayo Saka, he should be protected because when you look at which Baba talk, it's a ex-England striker Darren Bent is bemused and concerned at Declan Rice and Declan Rice starting both the 3 Lions National League games. Rice hit the opener when they play against Ireland. We know that one. So make I come to the next paragraph. They say former Spurs and Aston Villa hitman Bent told TalkSport. Saka on the right-hand side playing pretty much the whole game again, which I don't understand why. And Declan Rice as well, the whole game. But Declan isn't playing at the weekend, obviously. So you shouldn't be concerned about Declan Rice. Focus on your anger at Bukayo Saka. She not only be the person waiting for there because England too trust them, they too believe in them. So they want to make sure say they milk out and squeeze out all the extra strength and energy. So that by the time he's coming to Arsenal, how many more days can remain for him to train? Thank God. Thank God that we are playing on Sunday. Because imagine when they play on Saturday, when they won't come back to the England fold, how many training they won't come to do, when they won't come take rest, when they won't come to go play. And even the Sunday itself is similar to any kickoff. We are playing 2 p.m. Nigerian time. But I just get believe say Saka no go get injured. So I just hope say by now, say when they start to come back now, what did they do again? When start to come back, so that's my own argument. But no say England, what you go do now? We can't kill ourselves. So now, Arsenal, based on what the FA don't decide, the FA and the PGMOL, we don't talk say our red and white home jersey we won't use against Tottenham Hotspur at their own home. Say too much white did there, and the whites they clash with Tottenham Hotspur white. For that reason, we should not use the red and white. Arsenal don't agree. So okay, so Arsenal now put out a statement where they were praising our black away jerseys. They're going to say our Adidas away strip for this season has already got off to a winning start when we wore it for the first time in a competitive action game against Aston Villa last month. It has been designed to celebrate the rich and well-established connections that our club has to the African diaspora in North London and beyond. Designed in collaboration with Adidas and distinguished British African heritage brand, Labrum London celebrates our players and supporters of the African heritage who are an instrumental part of our club. You know, say that black away jersey, they dedicate to the African supporters. Yeah, that's a strong African pan-British heritage. Even if you watch the adverts, there's a lot of African people that they run about. But at the end of the day, Arsenal, they clear people when they talk, say, that's red and white. They give us good luck. Anytime when they play against Spurs, they let you know say the black one will always and win. So not say for me, don't be by clothes now. Don't be by clothes. Now by person we go play, I will play and make luck there on our side because sometimes bad officiating can spoil everything. Look at now, Jared Gillett, so then give the match. People don't already they complain, say they don't really trust them because of what happened between Arsenal and Wolves. One of the Wolves defender, Mosquera, they hold Kai Havertz for neck like say one choker. They don't give a card. It's still not Gabriel Jesus bomb. VR no even see in not Gabriel Jesus bomb. Gabriel Jesus push out. Gabriel Jesus so can't push out. Then they can't give card. That time the VR support plan say, Baba, this guy first now, this guy bomb. Why not give a card? You get, but they don't talk anything. Well, it is what it is. We are used to all these biases. So the biggest news of the day is the fact that Charles Watts, who's one of the Arsenal correspondents, is telling us not to panic. Make we no fear, say Saliba. In fact, Baba can explain, say, all the sporting directors of top clubs in Europe, if they know they monitor Saliba, that means they are not doing their job well. Just like our own sporting director, Ødegaard, they monitor other people players. It's a normal level. But another thing way, because Saliba says like I think 3 years in this contract. So another thing which also has going to advise Ødegaard, Richard Garlic, Tim Lewis, and Arteta is that you need to increase Saliba's pay, give him a bumper contract, increase it, you get, so that he will feel remunerated for us. That we feel say, okay, I they enjoy here, and no a reason to go away. In as much as I like all this kind of sentiments, positivity, hopefulness. But once away, then we'll still understand. We say, if you know win anything this season, all these players will don't they pack their bags small. Next season, maybe you don't come win anything. You go here. I want to tender a transfer request. I want to leave. Now what you go here? So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So I come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. And get out. All right, guys. Bye bye.